Hello, everybody. Welcome again to the Cheryl Technology Channel. I'm your host, Chris, and I am back with another video. And in this video, it is a continuation of what we did yesterday, or for y'all, it's yesterday, but I did the video like 2 days ago. So I really wanted to hammer this in really hard because, so y'all know my situation, my last video. Thank y'all. I got like 3 subs out of that and a ton of views. So thank y'all for that. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And in this video, we're going to do a continuation of that into the email side of things. So basically, I received an email from PayPal saying that, this is just a recap, saying that I had somebody requesting money from my account, right? I didn't approve this. Not to my knowledge. I didn't approve it. I don't even know who they are. And I saw the transaction in my PayPal account, and it would have came out today. This is December the 8th. I would have seen, or December 7th, I think it was supposed to come out. Luckily, I caught it on time and canceled it and stopped it before it came out. $1,500 to be exact. Now, or 14, I can't remember, something like that. And so basically, what I wanted y'all to know was that I didn't have any idea who this was or where they were from. There was no company name, no nothing. So this is where I want y'all to really pay attention, right? You have in this world very few means of protecting your information. There are a lot of bad things out there. There's a lot of things that that people can use to manipulate you, and people can use to steal your data. So I'm trying to help you to stop that from happening. So, okay, point 1. Let's start there. Do not click on anything you don't recognize. If you do not recognize the sender, if you do not recognize any of that, delete it. Do not do anything else with it. Or you can also mark it as junk. That way, every time you get one of those, it'll go into your junk folder, and every so often, just go ahead and delete it. Right? That's the first step. That's the first thing we need to look at. So basically, what you're doing is you're watching your email to make sure that you are reading every single email. You do not want to go clicking on emails if you don't know who they're from. Right? Don't do that. That's the worst thing you can do. Phishing emails are one of the leading things that people use to steal your data per day. 3.4 billion per day. And the annual number goes way beyond 1 trillion, it says. This is from Truelist.co, 18 phishing statistics to know in 2022. Now, okay, that just tells you right there, they're phishing for your information, your data, your logins, your personal things that you don't want nobody to know. Now, second point I want to make is this. I had a friend today at work. I kind of told him what was going on and what had happened to me. And he said, you know, the same thing happened to me. He said, except I got taken advantage of. So basically what happened to him was Sony had sent him an email and saying, hey, we've detected a weird login on your account. Rather than reading it, he ignored it. And so what happened was he lost access to his account for 2 weeks. 2 weeks it took him to get that straightened out. 2 weeks. That's a long time to lose access to your account. So he wasn't able to do anything on his PlayStation account for 2 weeks. Now, that's number 2. Watch your emails. Pay so close attention, because most of the time they will send you an email saying, hey, you've got some suspicious activity. You need to check this out. Pay very careful attention to those. The third point I want to make is this. Now, some of y'all are not as computer literate as I am, which is fine. I mean, this is what I do, so I get it. I get it. But don't use that as an excuse to not read your emails. You need to read your emails. You need to look at them. You need to find out what people are sending you. Now, what I do personally, I'll just tell you this, is if I see an email and I keep getting this same email over and over and over again, I'll report it as spam. That way I don't get them anymore. That way Google knows, block this. Now, there are filters you can set up to block things and all that bull, but I don't do that. So most of the time I'll either unsubscribe and then I'll make a note of it. And if I see it again, I'll do it again. This time I'll block it. I'll say, this is spam. Quit sending me this junk. Because as y'all probably know, unsubscribing sometimes does not work. It does not work. So that's my advice to you. So now to the conclusion of this video. So what is am I just ranting? No, I'm not just ranting. No, I'm trying to help you. I want you, the user, to know that there are things out there that can steal your data. There are people who are constantly wanting to take your information. They don't know you. They don't care. They are out to do a job, and that is it. So I want you to be absolutely prepared so that, and I'm going to go into a lot of this a little bit later, and in more detail in more videos. But I really want y'all to really think about, like, just take an email out of your inbox, right? And just read it. Read the whole thing. Look at the way the title is done. Look at the way the description is done. Look at the way the spelling is done. Read spelling. Spelling is a key sign that something's not right. Capitalization not being right, that's a key sign too. Those two things are probably the thing I see the most in a phishing email. Things spelled wrong or the capitalization's not right. That's the two things. Or there's a third one, bad grammar. The bad grammar is a big one too. Like if you start reading and it doesn't make sense, then I would probably report that as spam. Now, that is all I have for y'all. Thank y'all for watching. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, everyone, thank y'all for watching. Peace.